Hi, my name is Brittany Snyder, and I'm going to be going over Bloom's taxonomy as it relates to reading. The most basic level of Bloom's taxonomy is knowledge. It is the bottom tier of the triangle, and at this level, students should be able to recall and remember basic facts or ideas about the book. Questions that you can ask your students at this level of Bloom's taxonomy would be, who is the protagonist of the story, or where is the setting of the book? The second level of Bloom's taxonomy is comprehension. For comprehension, students should be able to explain ideas or concepts from the book in their own words. Questions to get ideas rolling in this level of Bloom's taxonomy would be, can you describe what happened in the chapter? What do you think the author meant by the phrase? The third level in Bloom's taxonomy is application. You're going to be using information in new situations. The objective here is that students should use knowledge from the book or in new real-world contexts. Questions that you could ask your students at this level would be, how would you respond if you were in this situation? How could the lessons from the book be applied to today's scenario? The next level of Bloom's taxonomy is analysis. For analysis, students are going to be breaking down the story into parts, and the students should be able to examine different parts of the book. Questions that you could ask your students at this level would be, what motivates the main character to make their decisions? How does the setting influence the plot of the story? The next level is synthesis. For synthesis, we are going to be using old concepts to create new ideas. Students should form an opinion or judgment about material in the book and support it with evidence. Questions that you could ask your learners at this stage would be, do you agree with the choices made by the protagonist? Why or why not? And how well did the author keep the theme in the book? The highest level of Bloom's taxonomy, the highest level of learning, is evaluation. In evaluation or creating, you are going to put the ideas from what you've learned and be able to use that. The highest level of learning in Bloom's taxonomy is evaluation. Students should be able to use their creativity to combine ideas or elements from the book to produce something new. Things that you could do or questions that you could ask your students for this highest level of learning is, what would you change in the story to make it different? Or even if you were going to write a prequel or sequel, how would you create that? What would happen next? These are the ways to go through Bloom's taxonomy and correlate it to reading a book. Thank you.